Well, hello. Welcome back to the only show that will brave 1938 Berlin for your entertainment. It's Lost Horizon. Okay, just to catch you up, we are trying to put together a disguise. We have 3 of the 4 pieces and the press pass. We are still missing the camera, which this nerd over here has. We're trying to figure out how to get that camera so that we can get into the Olympic Stadium to see our old buddy that we knew from the academy, so he can pass us off as part of his retinue to get us into the Berlin Museum to steal back the Eye of the Dragon that Hagenhild and her horrible cronies took from us after we worked so hard to get it. It all makes sense, I promise you. I was goofing around a little bit before I turned on the camera, and I haven't made a damn bit of progress. I'm pretty sure there's nothing here, which means we've got 2 locations left to check. We're trying to let's try the stadium. We're trying to convince that photographer guy that photography has been outlawed at the Brandenburg Gate, so he goes to somebody he knows in town and complains so he can get his camera. That's the issue. I'm sure there's nothing here. It says we can still interact with the organ grinder.
Much to say to him,
but we can't actually. We can interact with this guy, but he's just going to tell us we need a pass.
only photographers. I've got my press pass and
I'm running out of ideas here. There's nothing else outside, right?
the Nazis disappeared into this. The Nazis.
I'm a little bit worried about saying
this.
that word too much, just because I think that'll get flagged. Okay, we can still click on the workman. But what's he gonna do?
Hello, it's me again.
What can I do for you?
I wonder if I can find another way to get into tonight's reception.
As I said, only gold medal winners, their trainers, and a handful of special guests are permitted in the museum tonight.
Believe me.
All right then. Would you mind if I took a look around your... Promise.
Nothing here. The doorknob still has the action symbol. Why? Last time we got this napkin from the cafe, put ketchup on it, and then smeared it on this handle.
Ah, good as new. Provided no one actually touches it.
But I didn't know, like, that was just an accident that we found that. I'm going to see if I find something that works with that U symbol. Doesn't look like it, does it? What?
If I press the poster against the doorknob, it produces an interesting new symbol on my poster.
Hey.
I've stamped the poster with a red band symbol.
That puzzle is bullshit. That puzzle is bullshit. That is so illogical that you would smear ketchup on a door handle to use it to print
I've stamped the
a band symbol on an ad for a camera. I'm not giving the game a pass on that one. Like, I've found both of these by accident. I don't think there's any logical way I could have deduced that puzzle. But sometimes you get lucky by trial and error, especially in these kind of games. That's why you often see me just randomly combining stuff. So last time we did also randomly rub this lollipop on this Bushaltestelle sign to make it sticky. So now I'm guessing I can just put this up here.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
And just like that, photography's banned. Okay. I didn't like that puzzle. I'm not happy about that.
Hello, Count.
Oh, you again.
Here.
Count, terrible news. I just discovered there's a photography ban throughout Parisaplatz.
What are you saying? Where is that written?
Follow me, I'll show you. You see? Up there.
Unbelievable! Outrageous! I am furious! Young man, you must look after my camera
I'll take
while
good
I
care of it.
resolve this issue. Do you understand?
I understand.
Yes, sir. Count.
That was good animation there. I like that. Okay, yoink.
The ends justify the means. I hope.
Did I get it? Yeah. I still don't know how to put this together, though, as a... Well, let's go. That's the first puzzle. Well, I was going to say that's the first puzzle that I really didn't like. But I thought the record puzzle was a really kind of crappy one, too, where we glued the puzzle back together, but you could still see it. You could, like, see the glue lines, so you had to pry open a grenade and take the black powder from the grenade and spread it on the record. That one was stretching it, too. Other than those two puzzles, I'm still giving the game high marks.
Okay, I've got everything I need. Press pass, camera, hat, glasses, and the pièce de résistance, of course. The Argali beard. Time to get suited and booted.
But other than that, it was easy. I got past the guard, found the locker room, and here I am.
Well, that's a lovely story, Fenton. But why?
Look, we don't have much time, so I'll get straight to the point. I read that you're leading the decathlon, and you're just about to complete the last event.
The long jump?
Well, if you win the gold medal, you'll be invited to the reception after the contest. The museum where the reception is taking place is closed due to the event. No visitors allowed. I need to get in there and look around as soon as possible.
I hate to repeat myself, but...
Why, right? I know. I've asked myself the same thing a couple of dozen times. Do you remember Richard Weston?
Of course! You two helped me pass that test, remember? What about him?
He got beamed up
He
in a
disappeared. His trail leads to the museum. Well,
shaft
the
of
story's
light.
much longer than that. But for now, I have to ask you to trust me. So, can you smuggle me in?
Absolutely. I couldn't leave an old Sandhurst chum in a bind, now could I?
Thanks, Glenn. I owe you one.
Of course, you are assuming one vital thing. That I win. Frankly, I've still got a slight lead, but the long jump just isn't my forte. That Erwin Huber in second place will likely pull past me at the last minute.
Where is he? I'll take
He's
care of
the
him.
better jumper by far. He's beaten me every time this year.
So your lead won't be enough to secure the goal?
I doubt it. Huber always manages about 25 centimeters more than I do.
Are we going to rig the
If
Olympics?
he's up to his
I'm
usual
up
standard
for
today,
it.
and I don't manage the jump of my life, then those 25 centimeters will be enough for him to take the lead.
I see. I suppose I'll just have to cross my fingers.
Why don't you introduce yourself to Huber? You could be his date for the reception.
He's probably not my type.
And I am.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Very funny. Look, I'll give it my best shot. We'll just have to hope it's enough. Look at the time. I have to get moving. I'll see you after the jump.
We don't rely on luck around
Well,
here.
Fenton, I've got to head out to the contest. I'm already running late.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Zu den Ausgangen.
Right. Ordinarily, of course, cheating would never cross my mind. But there's too much at stake.
I'll cheat.
I need to get into the museum.
Let's do this.
So, business as usual. I'll take a look around and come up with a plan. I need to tip the long jump in Glenn's favor. Funny. I honestly never expected a Tibetan rescue mission to involve rigging the Olympic Games. Still, silver linings and all that.
His voice was really soft there.
The layout of the stadium. As we've already established, of course, I'm an expert orienteer, so I won't be needing this.
Yeah. Okay, let's check the lockers.
They're all locked.
Of course they are. Trainers.
Nothing I can do with a pair of smelly trainers. The shoelaces, on the other hand, look absolutely essential.
All right, let's see what we have left. Oh, there's my disguise. Let's make them sticky. No. Okay.
It's a poster advertising the Olympic torch relay. The games have started, so my guess is this is a little out of date.
He's really soft here. I don't know why. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn the dialogue up a little bit. Background and music down a little bit, if you don't mind. Let's take a look what's going on up here.
It's screwed on tight. A ventilation grate. I can see a weak light on the other side.
Can we use this? No.
Metal coat hooks. This hook here seems to be loose. Got it.
Okay.
Just needed a bit of leverage, that's all. The grate's off. Ah, it's the equipment room.
Ooh. What kind of trouble can we get into here?
2 javelins and some hammer throwing and shot put equipment. The shelf's feet are screwed to the floor. That's some heavy duty storage.
Okay.
More lockers. They're all locked.
Can we pry them open?
Not a chance.
Guess not. Oh, can we mess with the measuring tape so that it comes up different?
A whole load of sporting equipment and measuring devices. Stopwatches, batons, several table tennis balls, and a measuring tape.
I think that measuring tape's the key. I couldn't pick it up till I examined the table.
I'm sure no one will miss these.
Just gank everything, dude. Take everything.
I'd much rather leave. It reads, Certified Measurement Devices, calibrated by the IOC 1936, only for use by authorized personnel.
Wait, are we? Is this the 36 Olympics or the 38 Olympics? Hold on, I'm gonna look that crap up. I like to be accurate. When were the Olympics in Berlin? 36. Okay, my bad. I thought it was 38. I knew it was pre-war. That's good enough. What can I do with all this junk?
Table tennis balls. A competition-sanctioned measuring tape. A brass coat hook. As striking features go, I'll admit I'm clutching at straws.
Can I get some balls
I
here?
dabbled in athletics when I was at the academy. I remember all. You'll understand if I don't fancy carrying them around with me. I'll just take one of these with me.
Wow, I'm getting a lot of stuff here I gotta deal with. I was hoping the answer would be simple. Let's see if we can do anything. See, now I don't have a... Yeah, now I don't have anything I can do with the starting... Oh, here's a window.
I can't see much, but it looks like a full house out there. Adventurous though I am, perhaps I should just go the normal way.
Okay, maybe I can't manipulate anything in here. Let's go back out the door then. Locked? Yeah,
The door outside's locked.
of course it is. Yeah, I feel like I need to do something and put them back though before I...
Good idea. Who knows what exciting uses I could find for this coat hook once I've rather modified it with a dumbbell. This said, I need a sturdy surface on which to perform the operation.
Sturdy surface, huh? I don't know, let's go back over here. Oh, there's some stuff here I missed. Let's look in the rubbish bin.
A bottle of cleaner.
Interesting.
There's nothing else in there. The list of starters in the long jump. Glenn's got a slim lead. That's why he's last to jump. This is a list of the best scores the decathletes have achieved in the last year. Glenn's toughest competitor, Erwin Huber, still tops him by 25 centimeters.
25
If
centimeters.
they're both on form tonight, the German will just snatch victory. If Glenn doesn't win gold, he won't be able to get me into the museum. I've got to do something.
What I would like to do, find out how long Glenn jumps. Like, say he jumps 6 meters, right? And Huber then jumps 6 meters, 25 centimeters. You leave the measuring tape alone up to 6 meters. And then after that, you can splice it or something. No, you couldn't splice it, because that would make it shorter. You'd have to extend it. How would you do that? I don't know.
Filthy.
Take it.
I'm not touching it. Might as well be eyeing up women back at Shen's.
Really, that was there just to make a woman joke?
Damn, it's getting late. I need to get on with whatever the hell it is I think I'm doing here. Call it intuition if you like, but I'm taking this towel. I've already got...
We're all locked.
What would a locker room be with a...
Okay, what's the cleaner?
The cleaner contains acetone. According to the label, this solvent shouldn't come into contact with plastics. My destructive tendencies are encouraging me to do precisely that. Hence, the table tennis balls. But if it melts plastic, I can only imagine what it does to human skin. I need a container of some kind.
Why are we doing this to...
The bin looks pretty sturdy. Should be a good container for my little experiment. Wish I could say this was the first time I've done something like this. The solvent's dissolving the balls. All that's left is a sticky mush and a fierce stench. Smells a bit like thorn apple.
The table tennis balls. I don't need that stuff.
I don't have any logical...
Why should I toss that out?
I don't have any logical...
I could use the sharp edge to cut the measuring
Yeah, that's
tape
what I was
and
thinking
then
there.
alter it. Won't be long before Glenn discovers his inner champion.
I'm not sure how he's altering it to make this work.
I don't really want to glue this piece. Good idea. This said,
I need a surface. Like where is there a surface? I don't know why I want to combine the coat hook with the dumbbells, but evidently I do.
I cut exactly 1 meter off the measuring tape.
What good does that do? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Because the other guy's still going to jump 25 centimeters longer. He's saying we got to alter it in some way.
I can mess around all I like, but I need something to glue these back together. A lolly just doesn't cut the mustard. Not if someone's actually going to use the bloody thing.
Okay, so that, at least that gives us a hint. We need to glue them back together. Why did we do this?
I might be able to use this goo to glue the measuring tape back together. I'll dip the loose end in there.
This is all very much trial or error. Trial and error. I need to alter this somehow.
I don't really want to glue this.
Let's see if we can find a table or something. To put these two things together. I assume that's the lock door, right?
It's locked.
Yeah.
Looks like it would give me a nasty shock. The lamp's seen better days. It's flickering and sparking.
Okay. What can I do with that? What's the clue there? There's tables back at the There's tables back at the...
I should stay here and support Glenn in the long jump.
Okay. So I can't leave this area. Oh, what's this?
With my fingers,
There's a metal panel here.
if I can loosen the metal plate, maybe I can open this left-hand locker. I'll need to attack the screws though. And the coat hook's got a rounded end.
Ah, of course. That's not gonna work. What do I have that has a sharp end? I don't have anything with a sharp end. What's something with a sharp end? Obviously it's not the bottle. That's not going to be hard enough. How do you say that?
With my fingers, if I can loosen the metal plate, maybe I can open this left-hand locker. I'll need to attack the screws though. And the coat hook's got a rounded end.
The stuff we put in here, can we use that to... No? Yeah, I'm a little flummoxed. I'm not gonna lie here. Oh, here's a blue jersey,
Sweaty sports clothes. No
which
thanks.
does us no good. Can we go up here?
Just to be on the safe side, I'll slip back into my photographer disguise. Believe me, I wouldn't glue Argali fur to my face unless it was absolutely necessary. Or unless I was drunk.
The decathlon event is now nearing its
Ah, okay, there's a whole nother section here.
Four athletes compete for the gold in the last leg of the contest, the long jump. The next jumper is Sander Molnar from Hungary. He is in 4th place after the previous contest. The jump is valid, but will it be enough for the Hungarian to edge ahead in the rankings?
Oh, look at this. That's where they're hooking the tape to.
7-5.
7 meters and 5 centimeters.
7 meters and 5 centimeters. A great jump by Sander Molnar. We'll know in a few minutes if it's enough to earn him a place on the podium. The 3 leading athletes will now make their final jump.
Man, I gotta figure this crap out
First, Larry
fast.
Haskell of Finland, then the German Owen Hoover, and finally Glenn Parker of Great Britain.
I don't have much time left to help Glenn.
Yeah.
This cable powers the lights and things out on the track. I shouldn't do anything to blow. The judge uses the microphone to relay the jumper's distance to the stadium announcer. This is the run-up track the long jumpers use. I'd better keep a distance. The judge records the distance and relays it to the...
Can we...
better not... I really don't need the attention. The judge decides whether or not a jump is valid. He shows the white flag for a good takeoff. Then he takes that measuring tape, attaches it to the box next to the takeoff line, and measures the distance to the nearest imprint in the sand.
Okay.
The jump's invalid if the jumper steps over the takeoff board. As they say, a jumper with a perfect takeoff is already
Who says that?
entitled to victory.
I've never heard that. What's this here?
Hey, you there. The press isn't allowed in this area. You're disrupting the athletes' concentration. Please go back to the press area bordering the stands.
Sorry, won't happen again.
This is a measuring tape I gotta swap out for sure.
This measuring tape is used to measure the distance of the... That's a lot of people.
I don't
The
s-
Tash looks familiar.
I do not see anywhere where I can get something pointy for that locker. I was thinking I can cut the cables. Which would cause a distraction so I could change the measuring tape.
I shouldn't do any... This cable powers the lights and things out on the track.
So what can I do about that? What happens when I try to combine these again?
Good idea. Who knows what exciting uses I could find for this coat hook once I've rather modified it with a dumbbell. This said, I need a sturdy surface on which to perform.
Maybe that's not something we need to do in this area? Maybe that's something for later? Man, I'm stuck again.
The layout of the stadium.
Oh wait, here's
Nothing
something.
to do. Empty. Nothing to do.
Torch holder. Usually, I have a pretty good idea, like of a logical way forward. I just can't always figure out how to make that work. Right now, I do not have any sort of an idea.
I sense... Yes, I rather sense a plan taking shape. I'll cut another 25 centimeters off the 1 meter piece. That's the exact length Glenn needs to beat his competitor's best distance. If I reattach the 25 centimeter piece, it'll be far too obvious I've messed with it. Perfect.
Okay.
I'll glue the shortened piece back onto the original roll. Job done. I made a good job of it. The tape, I'm sure they don't check.
Okay. Now if we put this back, like that was my idea the whole time, is to alter that tape. Can you put it back on the table so they pick it up? I still can't get into here.
They're all locked. I can't loosen the screws bolting down the shelf. The shelf's metal base is...
Can I do it with this?
I can't use the coat hook to loosen the screws. Yet. Maybe leaving it here will help. Somehow.
Code hook on floor of shelf.
Maybe I could find some more uses for this hook if I were to mangle, or rather, modify it with this dumbbell.
Okay, now we're making
Here
progress. I just had to struggle bust through.
Damn. It won't stay put when I hit it.
Stink.
I can't use the coat hook to...
Trying to figure out the illogical steps here it wants me to make. How do I keep that in place? Of course, tying it.
Okay, it's all tied up. Time to get to work.
Like when he said I need a flat surface to do this. Who thought it was the foot of this thing?
It worked. The end's now...
Okay.
Now that it's flat, this makes for a pretty decent screwdriver. Let's get this panel loose. Ta-da! I present to you the inside of a locker.
Okay.
A
Suit.
judge's uniform.
Oh, that'll be useful. Can't say there's anything else in there. Okay, now maybe we have everything we need.
Okay. I've got the rig measuring tape ready, but to make this work, I've got to smuggle it into the long jump area somehow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the grand finale of the Olympic decathlon. In just a few moments, Erwin Huber of Germany will step up to compete. I'd like to ask for quiet from the stands so that the athletes can concentrate. An excellent effort. That was
Okay.
quite a jump. Could
So that's
Erwin Huber
how
have
it
beaten
works.
his own record?
We let Erwin jump
750,
and don't modify
7
it,
meters and 50 centimeters.
and then we
7
make
meters and 50 centimeters.
we make
Fantastic.
the other guy's
Erwin
jump
Huber
look
has
longer.
topped his own personal best. This will make it very, very difficult for Glenn Parker to defend his lead in the overall standings. Parker Parker is heading to the track. In just a few minutes, his performance in the long jump will determine the gold medal decathlon winner.
I'm really running out of time here. I've got to swap the tape, but I'll struggle as long as those two judges are still standing over it. This cable powers the light. I shouldn't do any...
Well, of course we want to...
I could switch the measuring tape.
Yeah, just do
but
it.
I wonder if the judges might have something to say about that. I'd better not talk to him. I really don't need the...
Obviously, I need to mess with these lights, right? How do I do that? Yeah, like a dried bunch of flowers is going to work. Oh, wait a minute. Is the wire down here? Here's the wire.
These cables are hooked up to the lights and the microphone out in the stadium.
There we go. Not that. Not that.
Nice idea. If I cut the power to the long jump area, maybe I'll have a chance to switch the measuring tapes.
Yes.
But I shouldn't be anywhere near the scene of the crime when the lights go out. Maybe I can find a way to give myself enough time to scamper. An empty torch. Nothing to do.
What do we put in there? What do we put in there? Towel? What all do I got here?
The lamp's seen better days.
Oh, this can make a fire. We can use this to make a fire. How do we do that?
Looks like it would give me a nasty...
How do we do that? These dried flowers will burn. Yes!
Set the flowers alight.
Go, go. Get out of here, bud. Get
I
ready.
have to replace the official measuring tape with the altered one.
Yeah.
I need to get to it without being noticed.
Yeah.
Glenn's up next. I have to replace that. I need to get to it. Glenn's up next.
Oh, I just caught him on fire there
Plan, Fenton.
and put him in this.
Gradually burns through the cables. Then the lights on the long jump area go out, interrupting the event, and I'm long gone before anyone realizes what's happened. Let's be honest. That's the best bit. Let's get out of here.
Berlin is holding its collective breath. The final decision in the decathlon is rapidly approaching.
I think we figured it out.
Is warming up on the track for his decisive jump. I'd like to ask the spectators in the stands to remain quiet because...
Oops, sorry.
One moment. We seem to be experiencing technical difficulties in the long jump area.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Did
Can
I
you
make
hear
it?
me?
Did I make
What's
this too loud
What do you
now?
think is wrong? There's a complete power failure in this part of the stadium. Must be another problem with the cables. I'll go check. Come with me. I might need your help.
Shouldn't the technician take care of it?
Sure, in about 3 hours' time, we can't put the Olympic Games on hold. Can you keep an eye on things while we try to fix the problem?
But of course, just leave everything in my capable hands.
Go on, boys. Get going. Shoo. Skedaddle. Arrivederci.
I've just been told that we're doing everything possible to fix the problem. Thank you for your patience. I'm sure the long jump contest will resume shortly.
Very shortly.
The perfect time to swap the tapes.
Cheating at the Olympics? Who, me? Nah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our technical problems have been solved. The judges are returning to their seats, and we can continue. The big question, though, is will the interruption have put Glenn Parker off his stride? I see that he's returning to his starting position. Any minute now, he'll be making his decisive jump.
Come on, Glenn. You got this, buddy. Are you?
The jump is valid.
Valid.
But was it far enough? From here, it doesn't seem like he came anywhere near Arvid Huber. But what do the measurements say?
7:35.
7 meters and 35 centimeters.
7 meters and 35 centimeters. That puts him just
Yes.
behind Arvid Huber in this final event. But it's just enough for Glenn Parker of Great Britain to take the gold medal.
Take me to the museum. Let's go.
His lead may have been minuscule, but that's a minor detail. Glenn Parker has won the 1936 Olympic decathlon. Arvid Huber will have to be satisfied with silver. And
Get
Lauri
wrecked,
Askelaar
Erwin.
of Finland has earned bronze. And that, ladies and gentlemen, marks the end of this year's decathlon.
I hope history will forgive me. I mean, I may have betrayed the centuries-old Olympic
Yep.
spirit and cheated a man out of his
Of
gold
course.
medal. But come on. I am here saving the world.
It's true.
So,
We are.
I'll finally be able to get into the museum. Countess von Hagenhild had better be there with what I need. Glenn had better have a spare dinner jacket as well.
2 hours later, at the museum reception. You didn't need me to read
Cheers,
that
Glenn.
for you. I assume
really
you can
owe
read.
one.
No problem. Sure you don't fancy a drink to celebrate?
Believe you me, once I'm done on this job, I'll be holding a liquid celebration for a solid week. For now, I just need to find a way down into the lower levels.
Then I won't keep you. Maybe I'll see you at the next Sandhurst reunion.
Sure, if I get an invitation this year. What is it about smuggling they have such an issue with?
Heaven knows. Well, good luck with your search for Richard. It was great to see you again, Fenton.
Thanks, Glenn. You take care.
All right. This is a perfect place to take our break. I enjoyed this section, even though it was perturbing me a little bit. Like, I had fun rigging the Olympic Games. That's always a good time. Just ask any Russian judge. It wasn't logical. Like, I don't know. It just didn't seem as clean as the rest of the game so far. But I still had fun in the end, and that's all that counts. And I hope you did too. And we'll see you next time on Lost Horizon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.